As the days pass, results from the Animas River test continue to be encouraging. The head of the EPA stopped in Farmington today to give another update. But with the river still closed, does the risk linger? News 13's Chris McKee questioned her today about that. He's live in Farmington.
Yeah, Kim, the Animas River still remains closed here today, and there is a sense, though, that restrictions could change very soon. Now, EPA Director Gina McCarthy says initial water samples here show that the Animas is getting back to normal.
I do want to reiterate that EPA is here to take responsibility. We are working through these issues. The very good news is that we see that this river is restoring itself.
McCarthy wouldn't go into specifics, calling the results preliminary, so we don't have a clear idea of what remains in the water. Last Wednesday, about 3 million gallons of heavy metal-laced mining wastewater washed into the Animas from the Gold King mine near Silverton. Some initial tests from the city of Farmington, though, have only shown slightly higher levels than are what are safe of lead in the river water throughout town. Lots of the spill's metal has settled, though. Sky News 13 shows those orange spots stuck in the dirt in places throughout the Animas and San Juan. News 13 asked the EPA Administrator McCarthy about that today and whether or not that poses a risk, while the EPA keeps touting that the water is returning to normal. What is really just the risk out there to people still?
I don't want people to look at it and suggest that EPA is saying we're all done. What I'm suggesting is that the water column is the big issue in terms of a risk for people boating and taking other activities.
Now, we also called the New Mexico Environment Department today, asking them about when they think the river might reopen, but they would not give a timeline. Now, back here live, we also saw a Farmington man confront the EPA Administrator McCarthy today, right in the middle of that press conference. We'll hear from him directly on News 13 at 5:30. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Now, because the Animas is still completely off limits in New Mexico, at least farmers are not able to water their crops. Some ranchers not able to get water to their herds. The EPA says it is now making $500,000 available for New Mexico use to get clean water to them.